Can we observe a moment of silence for the 40-year-old boy? Their star has fallen, right? They just no longer have that rapt audience. Women in their 40s are being pursued by men in their late 20s and early 30s. Women in their 20s and 30s are marriage and family minded, so they aren't interested. That leaves them with women in their 50s and up, but their lives are so full and so joyous, they don't have a minute to spare. That leaves the eternal and overgrown bachelor without a seat at the party.
Okay, let's stop here. I mean, yeah, this chick is clearly angry, upset, and bitter at dudes who are her age who are dating much younger women. And it's a typical shaming tactic that a lot of women, middle-aged women, post-menopausal women, will hit you with because you don't want to date her, right? Because you prefer younger women, right? And I mean, there are a lot of guys out there who they might see her and like, oh yeah, she's not bad looking. I'll jump in the sack with her, whatever. But they won't commit to her, and she knows that. She knows that even as she goes, you know. And I guarantee that's her problem too. Is she probably is getting guys her age who are jumping in the sack with her, but won't commit after that. And then she's probably going, why? What's wrong with me? What's your problem? What we you know, you're sleeping with me. Why won't you commit? Why can't we do this? And the dude just tells her flat out, like, I'm just not interested in you that way, because he knows himself he can get younger women. And yes, that siren's outside. I don't know where this freaking siren's coming from. It's really annoying. But the guys that she's upset with, that she's like, oh my gosh, you know, this aging fluff boy, he won't commit. That dude knows he can get younger women. So he's not going to commit to her, right? And this quip that she made about dudes, oh, you know, women in their 40s are getting guys in their, are being pursued by men in their late 20s and early 30s. That's why I just had to burst out laughing, because that's another thing that a lot of these older bags will try to hit you with. Is like, you know, I get on these dating apps and I get plenty of these guys in their 20s and 30s wanting to take me out, wanting to see me, telling me I look beautiful. Ladies, you guys have to understand, you know, stop being fools, right? These guys just want to have sex with you, right? These guys are never going to put a ring on it, right? 99.9% of the time, these guys are just there because they see easy pickings. That's why they have the saying that, hey, the older a woman gets, the easier it is to pick her up. Yeah, they compare it to picking up poop, right? I'm not doing that, but that's what a lot of these guys do. So, yeah. I mean, she's totally just kind of like self-projecting here, because it's really men who are being pursued by women in their... I mean, really, a guy in his 40s is being pursued by women across like 3 different generations. I kid you not. I mean, I'm 51 now, scary to say, but I can easily get women from any of the 3 generations, maybe even 4, like, not to mention, like, for example, Gen X. I'm a Gen Xer. I can easily get women from my own generation, right? If you're a Gen Xer too. These women are so easy to get these days, right? Remember, like, the former hot girl who you couldn't get back in the day? Even that chick is willing to go out with you now, right? You can date women in Gen X, your own generation. You can date women who are millennials, generation younger. You can even date women who are Gen Z, right? Younger than the millennials. That's what my chick is right now. I never ever thought I would be dating somebody outside of my own generation. I really believe that I'd probably just not be doing that, right? But it's possible, because you, as an older guy, you have access to a multitude of different women from different generations, different ages, and you know what? The gravy on all this, most of them would be willing to marry you. Most of them would be willing to, you know, go down to your local church and get married if you wanted to. However, for these 40-year-old women who are your peers, right, like her, they can't pull that off, right? They could get guys to come over and have sex with him. Let's make no mistake about it. She can easily get guys to come over and have sex with her. She could get 20-year-olds, 30-year-olds, 40-year-olds, 50-year-olds, 60-year-olds to easily come over and have sex with her. But here's the rub. Those guys will not put a ring on it. Okay? Those guys will not commit to her. And that's what she doesn't understand. Don't conflate guys coming over to bang you with wanting a relationship with you. No. A lot of these older women do that. They try to conflate guys on the dating apps who want to bang them with wanting to marry them. No. Two separate things. These guys are not going to marry you. Why? Because they could get the 20-year-old version of you. But nice shaming there, lady. Well, let's let her keep going.
Their lives are so full and so joyous, they don't have a minute to spare. That leaves the eternal and overgrown.
So she's saying her life is so joyous and so fulfilled that she doesn't have a minute to spare. Yet she has plenty of minutes to spare to create this TikTok complaining about dudes her own age who won't date older women, who won't commit.
They don't have a minute to spare. That leaves the eternal and overgrown bachelor without a seat at the party. Look on the bright side, though. You now have a lot of time for therapy.
Therapy? There you go. She said the magic T word, so we know where she spends her time when she's not complaining on social media. She's at the therapist's office, and they are probably the ones who are filling her feeble little mind with all of these mistruths and misinformation about dudes her own age, not having a seat at the party and not enjoying life. I would say most of the dudes that I talk to who are in their 40s and 50s are loving life, right? Loving life, and they do have access to just a multitude of women from different generations now that they are older, right? But a lot of these chicks, they just can't be honest with themselves, right? They have to play these mental gymnastics in order to stay in their bubble, because the reality is that it's the exact opposite of what they think or what they want to think. It's just baseline narcissism, right? It's like if you have any haters that are narcissists, they kind of create this imaginary world where you're failing at life, your life sucks, you're miserable, you must not be happy with all your money, and now that you're financially stable as an older dude, all of these women you have access to, all of these toys and cool cars you'd have in your garage that you weren't able to afford when you were younger. Oh, he must be miserable. Look at him, so materialistic. He doesn't know what love is really about. They create this fantasy in their head when really you're living the dream, right? Your life is like a party. But let them stay in their delusion. Let them stay there. As always, gentlemen, drop your comments below. Let me know what you think of tonight's coaching video. Anything you would like to add, anything you would like to share, please drop them in my comments below, and I will see you down below in my comments. Drop those comments below, guys. I love to hear them. And till next time, this is M from the 33 Secrets. Don't forget to smash that like button below. Go ahead and smash it right now. Do it for the DeLorean. Smash that like button below. Also, hit that notification bell right next to it so you're notified whenever I release a brand new coaching video here on the YouTube. More importantly, guys, please make sure you subscribe to my channel. Helps me out a ton when you guys actually subscribe to my channel. So please make sure you're subscribed to my channel as well. And for all you guys who want to support my work and all of this red pill, gold pill, and platinum pill content that I am teaching you even further, the best way to do that is by jumping into my monthly online coaching program, 7 Months to Mastery, where I am teaching guys just like you how to go out there and approach and close. Thank you. This car gets so much attention, it's crazy. How to go out there and approach and close the youngest, hottest, and most beautiful looking women on the planet. I'm talking about 8s, 9s, and 10s. The same exact type of women that I teach my students all over the world to go out there and approach and close. And we're making it happen every single week, guys. I kid you not, every single week, all over the world, no matter what kind of pandemic is going on, no matter what kind of virus is going on, we are making things happen and continuing to live our lives 24/7, 365 days a year. And I want you to join us and
it's the best way to support my work as well. So you're killing two birds with one stone there. And it's real easy to get signed up. All you need to do is click that link below in my description box. It will take you over to my website where you can get signed up right now. It just takes 2 seconds. So do that now, and I will see you in my next coaching video. All right, my hightail out of here. Yeah, it's really difficult to shoot in this car, guys. It just gets so much attention, but I've been getting a lot of requests from you guys like, hey, shoot vids while you're driving. And I'm like, okay, A, that's dangerous, but I'm keeping my eyes on the road. I've got the camera kind of like mounted to my windshield right now. But B, the biggest reason is it's really hard to shoot in this car with people like honking and waving and whipping out their cell phone cameras like, oh my gosh, it's DeLorean. Yeah, so until next time.